Hi everyone, welcome to another video in this Klara Markova series. We have this little bow to do today, and I'm just having a little think about what colour, and I'm thinking we could do some blues. I think it would go quite nicely with these hearts and pinks and things that we have around here. We have a little bit of blue up here as well. I thought it would look rather nice. I mean, it doesn't really matter, it's a sort of practice page, but I just thought it would be nice. So I'm just having a look at my blues from my Castle Arts soft touch set, and I've grabbed my Delft blue first, and I'm going to use that for the marking out the darker areas, and then we'll put the lighter colours in later. Now with the bow, it's got some markings on like these sweets did, these sort of little loop areas here and here and here, which I think are supposed to be where the fabric is dipped in and their shadow. So I'm going to do those first with quite a hard amount of blue to really show the shadow in those areas. There we go. But I'm going to do some of the other dark areas too, but in a slightly lighter blue. And I'm looking at Klara's dots that she's drawn on for us, as I have done with some of the other pictures, and I can see that the end of the ribbon has got the dots on, so I'm going to do that. And there's a sort of line here which I'm just going to do a little on and then just fade it inwards a bit, so it's not just a line but it's just a hint, and a bit here. And you can see that these areas aren't quite as dark as these bits, and that's what I wanted. I'm looking at that. We haven't got any more marks, so that's going to be our darkest colour. Just mark out, just nice and easy. And then we're going to use a slightly lighter blue. Not that one. No, we'll go quite light, I think. I'm being a little indecisive. I'm going to sharpen this one and we'll use it. So this is the sky blue. Sorry, it's not showing up very well. My lamp is on, my blind's open, we've got bright sunshine, but it doesn't always quite show up, does it? Now I'm going to go over the top of this bit to start with, just gentle, easy strokes, nice and relaxed, and a little bit down here as well. And then, now Klara hasn't marked there, but there would be some shadow from the loops, so whatever you call it. So that's what I'm marking in, and here I'm just going to take this colour down a bit, particularly along the edge there, like that, and the same on this one. Just take the colour down, and then this one I'm going to pull the colour in towards the centre. I think the idea is that it's a little darker on the edge, so just add some colour like that. I think that's looking quite pretty, but we do need some more. So my next colour is the Cerulean Blue Light. There we go. I'm going to sharpen it just a little. I think I'm going to have to empty my sharpener in a minute, but I'll do that between videos. And I'm going to bring this colour down here. It's really the same as we did before, just extending those coloured areas and leaving a last little bit because I've got one more blue. Now you can use as many or as few blues as you like, but I think I'm going to extend that like that. I think it sort of makes sense. I'm just using all of them from sort of down in colour type thing, you know, running down my box, my tin through the colours from the darkest I wanted to the lightest. There we go. Now this knot, I think we need to have a think about as well. So although there's no markings on it, we can see these lines. I think firstly it would be a little darker at the bottom, so I'm just going to layer up some colour there and put it upwards, and I think there will be some shadow at the side of those bits, so I'm going to do that. It might look a little bit too light compared to the rest of the bow, so I think I'm actually going to come in with a little bit of the Delft. I'm using the darkest colour because I'm going to be going over the top of this light colour, so I think I need something that's going to show up. And I'm just going to put a touch at the bottom, and then on those areas where I thought there would be shadow, and that's better. I'm happier with that. It's only a tiny touch, but I think it makes a difference. Now the Cobalt Turquoise is my lightest blue, so I want to use that on everything. I'm not just going to, I'm going to do it slowly and work through each element. So on this one we'll just put a gentle amount here. I don't want any white paper, you know, I don't want it to look really shiny, and you could make it look like it's sort of satin bow, but I want it all to be coloured, but just a really pale amount of this. So I'm just really gently laying it down. Now this paper has not got much tooth, so it's easy to get the colour down on it, but it takes a lot of colour quickly into the paper because it's smooth, so you have to be a little bit careful. If you've got a toothy paper, you may need to layer it up a little bit more to get more of an effect. But there we are, I am finished with that one. I'm glad I chose blue. I quite like that blue above those hearts, but that's that one. We do have another bow coming up, actually. It could be in quite soon, but I think I'll mix up the order a little bit so that it doesn't come quite too quickly, or else it might be a little bit odd, and we'll do it in a different colour, and we may use a different technique. I shall have a think. We might do it a shimmery, satiny, shiny bow, which will be a little bit different, so that might be fun. But for today we're done, and we're going to be doing a leaf tomorrow, so that'll be interesting. So thank you for watching. I hope that was okay, just a little quickie today. Enjoy the rest of your day, and happy colouring.